If not, off with his head.
Is he the poetry guy?
No.
Right.
What's
Like I said, he writes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Araki.
Why doesn't he just end part 8 already and start part 9?
Because he doesn't know what he wants to do with part 9.
Doesn't even sound like he knows what he wants to do with part 8.
Yeah, welcome to the world of...
Yeah, at some point he got really into drawing fashion and just kind of stuck with that.
Alright, do we want to go to Mount Tomo or Shoryu?
Is Ibaraki the new story thing?
Oh, the bottom one.
No, that's just that's for leveling.
Okay, that's our grinding board.
Yoshi?
How long do these videos usually go?
I mean, we're...
Whenever he comes up to a...
Yeah, whenever I come to a point that I want to stop.
Yeah. Mount Tomo should be good. Tamon.
Mount Tamon?
Yeah.
Alright. What am I doing? Hisahide Matsunaga.
Matsunaga Hisahide.
I also found he was pretty ridiculous playing in that game.
I loved it in 4-2. Was it in 4-2? Where he gets his own story and you find out he's like the fucking villain of the week with Oda. He's like, what? You tried to drop a bell on him? You tried to like have his gun explode in his head? Like, what are you? Are you taking this seriously?
I think that was in 4 because they gave you like a what if, and it was him just like doing all that goofy things. Because in 4-2 when you do his story is hilariously awesome. Because they definitely rewrite history where he doesn't die and instead he is the one who commits the Hinoji. And his giant middle finger is to Mitsuhide, who tried to defend Oda, and he says that Mitsuhide is the one who killed Oda.
Show what you can do. Hey.
I mean, apparently Mitsuhide was known for his marksmanship.
Makes sense. I think he was in charge of the rifle guys. That and babysitting the Shogun.
Excellent.
You know what's funny? In the very first Kessen, which is horribly aged because of those sweet early PS2 graphics, they have one, I forget if I think it's before like Osaka. Masamune shows up with like one other guy, and they're just like shooting fucking the rifles out of the thing, and he's like, "Ha! Maybe we should take the rifles and march on Edo!" And he's like, "Shut up, man!"
At least he understands.
Did you see? Oh, you didn't read One Piece this week, right?
No.
Sure, my brother did. He'll tell me about it.
Shanji. Oh, Zoro's out of the fight right now.
Yeah, he was out of the fight the last time.
Yeah,
he did Ashura, and then he got his ass kicked.
No, I mean he's legit out of it. Like he's like in a body cast now, and Sanji's like carrying him around.
Yeah, because I remember they said he, like I said last time I watched, he did Ashura, and then whatchamacallit turned and was like, "What the hell was that?" And then he smacked him and knocked him down like all the levels.
I think what was it? And then it sounds like Yamato is gonna be fighting Kaido or someone, or she's trying to get into the fight.
Yeah, she's been trying to get into the fight the whole time.
Hisahide Matsunaga is the traitor who killed the Shogun, Lord Yoshiaki's
Hisahide is the one that killed the Shogun?
Punish him in this battle.
Hisahide?
Yeah, that's what he just said. Hisahide is the one that killed the previous Shogunate? Like the brother?
Yeah.
He might have. I know, because they said he was he killed them and then he betrayed Oda.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I think he was one of the reasons why they hated Oda, because they were like, you just let him kill him. And he's like, yeah, I did.
You know what else I'm gonna do? Hey, Christians, you still want to come in? I mean, kinda, yeah. Come on in! Why are you letting the Christians in? Because you don't want me to. And I find that hilarious.
Yosuke, where are you at? Yasuke. Sorry. Who are you gonna bring?
Yasuke, Yasuke. The most important thing to remember is that it doesn't matter. Just watch Bobo.
Say what, Bobo Bo?
Yo, what's that what?
Bobo Bo.
Yo, what's that what?
Bobo Bo.
Get up, stand up. Used to stay up late every Saturday night to watch that on Toonami.
Yeah, this is what you're here for. You're here for high quality gameplay, and you're also here for hot man set. What?
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 Now, see,
What?
I feel like that's not true.
I mean, why are you here?
You invited me over?
Damn right I did.
Good friends.
This
Hot wine.
trade on
No
fight.
wine.
There is no wine. I had to bring my own food. I brought your food.
We ride towards you.
I feel like I'm being personally attacked
Then
right
we went
now.
to Wawa and you locked me out of the car.
I did not lock you out of the goddamn car.
You didn't tell me it was unlocked.
I
That's the
pressed-
same.
That is not the same.
I pressed the
That's
button.
you not having any curiosity and checking if the door was open.
I pressed.
I was playing games on my phone.
You could have played them while you were in the goddamn car.
I didn't know that. I thought it was locked.
It wasn't locked. All you had to do was just check the damn door.
Goddamn Zoomer.
I clicked the button. I was like, click, click. It made the sound of doors unlocking.
I wasn't listening. I was trying on Mike's weird tight mask.
Yeah, and then you sneezed in it like a jackass.
No,
I'm
I
sorry, you
coughed in it. If I sneezed in it, I wasn't getting that back to him.
That's good. At least he's nice enough not to cough on it for you.
I'd have striked you because I was like, I haven't eaten all day. And I'm not going to that Burger King.
Yeah, I
I've
know.
already declared war on that Burger King.
What, the one by the bowling place?
What
No.
is this? I can't.
No, that one's probably okay, but what's this one yammering about? I can't say how Lord Matsunaga does things anymore. He's a spider. Women hate spiders. Hashtag facts.
Yeah, that's why women turn into spiders and eat men behind waterfalls.
That's in Japan.
What?
We're in Japan.
This isn't Japan.
Well, this is Japan, but we are not in Japan. We're in the last remaining real country on Earth.
I don't even know if that's true.
We're last place in the
We're in
losing
Newfoundland.
competition. I mean, we're very close to New Amsterdam.
Okay. I guess maybe
Are we?
maybe there is hope.
Yeah,
What
man.
the fuck did you
Karamasa
hit me
Yuki.
with?
Rocks.
Souls.
Apparently him.
Oh, he's got the crazy helmet.
What the fuck? Oh, I was like, where are we?
Hideyoshi. Did you run around with a bunch of like Caribbean boys? Like just the ones
Yeah, man.
the ones you would like you would turn on the TV and they would be like, "Hey, we're in like Jamaica and they're like they got the speedos on and they're
What
giving
the
you drinks."
Fuck are you talking about?
Caribbean boys. What are these people that he's got with him?
He's saying they look like the,
No, I'm sorry. I can see them a little bit better on the
Listen,
recording
okay,
screen. They look like they're from the 1920s actually.
Okay,
I just like the way they run.
I haven't listen.
Like they're on their tiptoes.
I have not had the chance to upgrade Hideyoshi. Okay, so I need to
So
upgrade.
you just left all the poor man units on him?
Yes.
Why? Because he's a serf? I see how it is. Racist.
No, I'm a classist.
I thought you were a sexist.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he ran around you. He was in that fort, and while you were attacking it, he ran around you to pull off a pincer attack.
Sir, that's called a
What?
flank, not a pincer. Pincer would mean that there was two units and they would collapse in on each other.
What
I
the
figured-
fuck is hitting me?
Well, he still has that unit on the other side of you. See? Ukon?
Can you heal?
Yes.
Please, lead us to victory.
Jesus Christ.
We might have to grind eventually.
We might have to grind now.
Come on! Come on! Die! Die!
Yeah, just freeze Ukon for a little bit, because he's shooting you.
I still have a few tricks left.
Well, yeah, I might have to grind a little.
This is all part of my plan.
It's okay.
It's okay to feel sad sometimes.
Come on, come on, come on. Fate, what the hell does Fate do? Call forth divine.
Oh, it's a really confusing show. I don't know where to start watching.
Start where you want. If you really wanted to like get the basics and then the understanding of it, start with Fate Stay Night.
What?
What? No.
The fuck are you talking about?
Bluebeard. Weren't you telling me about it?
No.
Oh, yeah,
that's
Bluebeard?
that's Fate Stay Zero.
That's the prequel.
Yeah. Where you get the understanding of the backstory of what happened in the fourth Grail War?
So what? It's like a Grail War every what?
No,
like
yeah, you're
1,000
right, yeah,
years
4.
and
60 years.
every 60 years.
Every 60 years there's a Grail War. And basically what you find out is in the first two they were fine. And then you get to the third Grail War, and the one family were dickheads and corrupted the entire purpose and meaning to it. And because they did that, they screwed up the fourth Grail War. So instead of getting heroic spirits, you got sociopaths and other people who shouldn't be showing up, like Bluebeard. And then you get to the fifth Grail War, where the corruption continues.
So it's like Zatch Bell.
I guess so. But yeah, Fate Stay Night would be the one that would explain the basic mechanics of how the show works and what's going on. Unlimited Blade Works starts to, deal with the main character and his issues. And the third one explains to you all the plot that you need to know.
Okay, so this is the pincer attack. Because I thought the other one was a pincer attack because I thought the fort counted as like a unit.
I don't think it
Everybody,
did.
hang in there.
This is going poorly.
At least you took out the rifle, guys.
Yeah, this is going so fantastic. Let me try it.
There's no shame
At
in
least
losing.
you tried.
I'm not saying it did. I'm saying we got them.
Alright, so thanks, Yoshino. So you're just gonna... No, hold on. Battle policies, formation. Fine, you're not doing anything. That's cool. That's fine. Do whatever you want. You're a special little snowflake. Everyone loves you.
Yeah. And then, depending on which other one of the Fates you're watching, different stories are happening.
Is that the one with the guy in the tiger suit?
What?
I remember a show with a guy in like a tiger suit. He's like a guy in like tiger pajamas and everybody loves him or something. He was a meme for a while.
Tiger Mask?
We can
No,
understand
that
Lord
was different.
Matsunaga.
No, the one, there's, Fate, what is that, Grand Order? But that's entirely different.
Fate Grand Order, Fate slash Extella, Fate slash...
One's essentially in the future, where they're fighting in computers.
That's
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 Extella, because that's where
Extella.
you get,
Nero,
Nero.
the best saber.
Yeah, one of the best. He's got that stride.
Damn right.
Umu.
Umu. You see that video where they put like the Bee Gees?
Yes. I think I showed that to you.
I'm going.
You also get, female Francis Drake.
Yeah.
You also get the one, which is a pretty interesting one because it's a redo, and they mention it. It's a entirely different reworking of what happened in the third Grail War.
And then you get a Cardinal Phantasma?
Yes.
No, the one with Melty Blood and Fate's Stay. You know, the comedy, and it's like they poke fun.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, one of my favorites is, what is it, Grail Kun, and it's Shin, not Shinji, well yeah, Shinji, but what's his name, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Shoji, no, what the fuck,
Choji.
Emiya, there we go.
Yeah, Evia.
Emiya goes to talk, and he's just like, he's like, Grail Kun, and Grail Kun's like, what's the matter, Shinji-kun? What's the matter, Shiro-kun? And he's like, Archer says I can't become a hero. And he's like, okay, I'll help you. And he gives him a knife, and he goes like, Hero Maker, kid. And Shiro's like, what? And he's like, kill 1,000,000 people and you'll be a hero.
I think I remember that.
And he's basically just what is it? And then Shinji shows up, Shinji is...
Shinji, that's the
Sakura's brother, right?
Sakura's brother, yeah, Shinji.
Yeah. He shows up, and he's like, Girl-kun! He's like, what's the matter, Shinji-kun? He's like, I was trying to get Gil to do something, but he said no, but I'm the master. And he's like, okay, Shinji-kun. He's like, Hero I'm sorry, a friendship maker. And he's like, go show him who's boss.
I remember that.
And then Kamine shows up and he's like, say, Grave-kun. And he's like, what's the matter, Kamine-kun? He's like, Lancer keeps dying. I want a new servant. He's like, okay. Servant pack! Just kill him and take a new servant. And then him and Kamine are just like,
You know what my favorite one is? When you see the sequel to Fate's Stay, was it Hollow Exestria? When you find when you actually get to deal with Lancer's true master, because it's just fucking hilarious.
it's that one chick, right?
Yeah, it's the one chick. She was supposed to be it, but Katamine did what he did, and then in the sequel, she wakes up and basically. Have you ever seen the Rick and Morty one where Jerry is in the virtual world? The main villain of that, he doesn't know what the fuck to do with her, so he just recreates the events of the Third Grail War happening over and over again, and things he kind of like pieces together that happened in the Fifth. So he's just like, yeah, things are happening.
We caught up.
Yeah, I know, right after... Stop being fast, damn it!
No, we're riding horses. You be faster.
No, we're riding horses. They're just sprinting.
They really want to sprint.
What you just defeated was
Yeah,
but a
yeah.
decoy. The real me is somewhere else. Look,
Oh, go to hell,
you'll
Hisahide.
never find me.
We mustn't lose. I
Yeah.
am with you.
So there's a lot of stuff goes on in Fate. So yeah, there you go. There's the answer to what you need to watch and what order.
Wait, what? He wants
I
to
learned nothing.
Wait, he wants to watch Fates?
No, I was just asking about it because there's so many Fate shows. I have no idea where to start watching.
I'm ladies man, there's no doubt. Alright, it's okay.
Like I said.
You can look the other way. New York Times are in demand. Say it aloud.
Because this took me so long to figure out. It's Fate's Day Night, Unlimited Blade Works, and then Heaven's Feel. There you go.
Or you can watch the one where Ilya is like a what's her name?
Oh, she's a
Magical
magic girl?
Whoa! What the
No, you
fuck
watch
just
that one
happened
later.
here?
Oh, another Hisahide guy appeared.
Damn it! Hate this game.
It does such fun things when you don't expect it. It's just me and you, Mitsuhide, against the world.
Yeah, pretty much now because the double apparently decided to actually fight.
Oh.
Don't you hit me! Who the fuck do you think you are?
I
Thanks.
am a randomer.
He shot me. Thanks. Thanks, Mitsuhide. It's like a foreshadow event.
Oopsie doopsie. Did I kill you with my...
I'm sorry. Is friendly fire on?
There's something I wish to tell
You
you.
took away from my mother.
Oh, man. My
Something about the woods? What woods?
Maybe the ones in the middle?
Ugh. I've been almost everywhere on this map.
I don't think you went straight through the middle, though.
Yeah, there were definitely a couple places where they showed you, maybe he's here.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. This is bullshit.
No, he's here somewhere. We just gotta
find him!
keep looking. On our horses. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Think I'm not losing any speed.
Huh. Nobody gets tired. Everyone runs faster.
Make it, do it, harder, faster, stronger.
Thank you, future singing guy.
Future singing guy. You mean Daft Punk?
Daft Punk. Daft Punk is breaking up, I think. Again.
A little while ago, yeah. I think they said they're, like, retiring or something. Like, they said they did everything they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Oh, look, more doubles! And they're fast!
God, fuck you, man.
You be faster!
You better be the real one. God damn it!
It was close. And here we are. Running again in the woods. Okay, takes everything you got.
Oh, it's cheers.
Wouldn't
He's
you
doing the cheers
like
thing.
to get away?
Yeah, I like
Sometimes you wanna go. Stop winning!
Where could I be?
I have everything
What?
that I need.
What the fuck?
Treasure?
Okay, where are you? This is pissing me off.
He just exists somewhere. Maybe that's him. Form up.
No, it's the double again.
Okay, so that were in places. Those weren't places where he might be at the beginning. Those were Hisahide doubles, and they're all running around the board.
What? Die already!
At least it's not like Nobunaga's ambition. That game is confusing sometimes.
Again, bullshit.
Never seen anything with it, so I don't know how it plays.
It's supposed to play like, you know, like Total War or like Civilization, but it can be a bit confusing.
Eh.
Just because the battles are not really straightforward. They're kind of like this, only a little bit more difficult because you don't have all cool magic abilities like freeze.
He's not there. We'll be able to see. Let's spend the bat. No one's even giving me any fucking helpful tips where this jackass might be.
Maybe he's along the right-hand side? I feel like we didn't spend a lot of time over there.
So that's
Yeah, that's what.
yeah.
Okay.
Because here's a big hilly area where somebody might hide.
Why do they hide in the hills? They hide in the forest, Bob.
Well, we can't go in the forest, so I assume he can't either. You can hide in hills. They made movies about it.
Yay, another fucking double.
They said the hills have eyes.
Oh no, it's the real one.
I think.
Yeah.
Did it say? Oh yeah, it is. Bob wins again. Put it on the tally.
What?
board.
That
I was
was
right about the restaurant.
Pincer!
The name of
Pincer!
no more.
Shut up, Hisahide. Making me run around this stupid board, making me lose like 2 teams.
I liked him better when he was a weird spider guy with a hook sword.
He looks like he was about to tell me about how littering is a problem, and then cry on the side of the road.
Oda, why can't you learn?
You know, one of those Law and Order homeless guys.
Your end is near.
I love medieval Oda.
Hey, not too bad.
Why freedom?
Just die already. Just fucking die already.
Almost got him. Don't worry.
Finally! Jesus, you're like those.
Die or join us.
No, die!
Or join us.
That's it. I'm running away.
I lost 2 units. He gets to die.
Celebration.
He gets to join us and try to kill us later.
That's stupid. You kill him now, it solves all your problems.
But it doesn't. Because where's the solutions that I'm looking for?
Jesus Christ, this is. Yeah, no, fuck that. I don't care.
You gotta see.
The salt is real.
It's okay.
Yeah, we got some experience out of it. Check out Mitsuhide.
God damn, I'm the only guy who's like on par with everything on the field, and that's because just because Oda gets to go out on the battlefield.
Every time.
I might need to actually fucking grind.
I was
Off
gonna say,
camera.
we might want to have to grind soon.
Yeah, you gotta level up your Hector.
Yo, I wish this. Oh, I wish I had Hector.
Best Lord.
Don't you forget it.
Uh-huh.
All right, what excuse do we have for?
Kill him! Kill him! I have come to discuss terms for
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
peace. We have you on the run already.
I've come to make peace. All right.
Conquer the land. Until then, I cannot die.
And if
Ch-
I refuse you, that ambition of yours will end right here.
I was about to say, this man's like, I will rule the land one day.
I will rule over all of you.
We were
You can't stop me.
this time.
Don't you know who I am?
On being in a real fight.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Why did he constantly let him live? Because he betrayed him like, what, at least 3 times? Before
I think he
Uh,
thought it was funny.
I don't even think he did that. I think
He murdered the
he only betrays him really the once,
However, he has knowledge
and that he murdered him,
absolutely necessary to us.
and that was about it.
So you
He does. You know what the worst part is? We don't even get to have this guy on our team. He just chills in his fucking mountain home, and he's just like, I like tea. Let me tell you about the Toilet Tea Company.
Did I not tell you about my teapot?
Forces
It was amazing. I
However,
have an amazeballs teapot.
to oppose the Oda forces.
Hey, look, it's the Psycha.
Abundant resources. Its leaders
Psycha
chose to prepare
mercenaries?
for a siege. They hired
Oh
men
man,
and stocked
that guy needs to die. That guy needs to die. That guy on the right, definitely.
That guy, he is the one in the blue. He looks pretty bangingly awesome. He fucks.
What?
Yes.
Clearly.
What is
No,
he-
no, I don't doubt it.
What?
My lord.
Are we gonna move past the other battle? Because I've noticed that some battles like bypass all other battles.
Never. Why would we move past that battle?
We did.
We did?
Yeah, there was supposed to be one before. I guess there's.
That's rude. They shouldn't have allowed that.
Oh well. Oh Jesus Christ! What is this? Sakai.
Sakai.
The Sakai mercenaries. Oh jeez.
Sakai!
Oi.
Itsuga!
Hello. Welcome once again. What did we just do? Where we go? What is that?
We're fighting the Sakai,
Sweet.
so we're gonna go kick Magoichi's ass.
Magoichi. You know what? I had a really cool idea for Magoichi for the 5th game. Here's what they should do. We have rough and tumble Magoichi Psycha right now. You know, what I could call ZZ Top Magoichi Psycha. You keep that one, but you keep beside him a unique bodyguard. Call that one just Psycha. Have him be like elegant, maybe even make him like the old Magoichi. And then, when you get to the point where our good buddy Magoichi is killed in this battle, you have it like a little cutscene, a little Easter egg. That Psycha unique bodyguard picks up Magoichi's weapon, becomes the new Magoichi Psycha.
I think the problem with that is what Koei's always done is how they merge certain characters together to tell the story, like, you know, how Imagawa was his son and the father at the same time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is with this, it would make more sense because you know Magoichi's like, what, 3 or 4 people at the same time?
Yeah, and most of the Magoichi we deal with is the one that's actually more known for helping out the Date. Because, like you said, what is it? There's like 3 different Magoichi Psychas because it's just the title. It's not an actual person's name, I think.
So you have Magoichi, the one who fights and hates the Oda. The second one who doesn't like the Oda but hangs out with Hideyoshi the whole time.
Okay.
And then I think there's the third one who goes and hangs out with the Date.
Yeah, because after a while he does show up on the Date.
Yeah.
But
I just did that in 4-2.
All
God
right.
damn you,
Let's
Magoichi.
begin.
But I think, you know, we guys, we had some interesting conversations that we're gonna try and bring up
Yeah,
again.
we didn't record them because
Yeah.
we're smart like that. SMRT.
SMART. Wait, SMMART. What the fuck is this guy?
I don't know.
Of the Merchant of the Psycha?
Magoichi Psycha.
That's Magoichi Psycha.
Of the Iga group.
Oh my god.
Sendario Momochi. Hey, look, it's the guy that's in the new one.
Oh great, I get to do the boss gauntlet. Fuck.
Yeah.
I did some leveling off screen until my PlayStation 3 decided to take a massive shit on me and I couldn't grind anymore. So here's hoping that you know, this goes well.
Don't give up the
Man.
fight before we even start. Don't worry.
So,
Warrior can handle whatever.
one of the things that I had said off screen was that I like, but I also don't like the roster for 5. I think some of the characters are there mostly because of A, legacy, and B, well, you know, legacy mostly, and popularity. Like, I love Shingen. I think he's probably one of the best lords out there. I think he's got a great design and so on and so forth. I don't see a point to him being in 5 when you're talking about Nobunaga's story. Because, like, what? They're going to do the 4th battle of Kawakagajima, And, yeah, that's, like, all he does. Unless you deal with his story. But since this game's not focused on him, and it's focused more on, like, Oda, it's going to be kind of hard to, like, justify Shingen being on the battlefield. It's going to be one guy and maybe a unique NPC, if we're lucky.
If they don't give Katsuyori a unique NPC design, that's ridiculous. Also, we live in a world now where we have been confirmed that the last live stream for Samurai Warriors 5 is happening on May 27th. And the only thing that they're going to show off, because they've already shown off all the cast members, they're going to show us off all the unique NPCs. And this also comes with the caveat that they have no interest right now to make any DLC characters for Samurai Warriors 5. To which I'm like, that is a very missed opportunity. And, you know, with all these unique NPCs, you have the potential for an even bigger roster.
Well, I know, and this is, I think, an issue with the Japanese business culture, we'll say. It's not their culture exactly, it's just their business culture, their ethics when it comes to selling things. They're very kind of behind the ball on things, and I think the smartest thing they could do with... Because they, you know, once upon a time we used to have our wonderful Extreme Legends, but there's a whole history about why that's now not possible to happen, mostly due to Capcom and Koei going into a lawsuit over...
Oh god, yeah!
Yeah!
I was like, oh shit.
Nice.
Let's go, Nobunaga hide.
Basically, there was a lawsuit between the two of them about save transfers and things like that.
Yeah, because I think there was
a feature that Capcom invented where if you owned one game, you could kind of transfer it over to the next and get some bonuses and things like that. And that's kind of how Extreme Legends works with the regular games. But I think the missed opportunity they have with that is that they could just make an expansion to the current games and make it like the Extreme Legends of it. And just be like, oh, hey, here's... You know, because they already put scenario packs out. They already put some, like,
and the
weapon
DLC
packs.
is going to have, like, 6 unique scenarios and, like, BMGs. I'm sorry, I don't find that interesting to me. I don't care about the stages.
I mean,
I care more about characters, because I'll come back and try new characters, but I don't really care enough to try out, like, you know.
I mean, I know that that's popular in Japan, because I know that's why, like, what was it? Was it Warriors Orochi 3? Or one of them had like $200 worth of just clothes and music that you could buy as like microtransactions.
Wow, that fucked my shit up.
What did they do?
Yeah, Nobunaga, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, you know,
Oda, Nobunaga, what are you doing, bro?
talking to Naramari Saika. Cool guy.
Jesus Christ. Come on.
Hey.
Alright, fuck you, Saika.
Got him.
Skills are second to none.
But yeah, just do that. Do like, hey, here's, you know, several, not just boards, but be like, hey, here's a whole scenario, kind of like, you know, Samurai Warriors 4 2. Hey, here's this whole saga. 5 boards, maybe some repeats, although, please, God, I've been playing 4 2. There's too many boards that are just redone, and all you're doing is, it's like, okay, you're playing as, what's the one board? Oh, the one board. You're playing as Otani. And, like, 3 of his boards are the same battle you already did as Mitsunari. The only one that's slightly different is Sekigahara. And there's one other battle where you run with Hideyoshi. And I think it's the one from 4.
Nemo, you weren't even doing anything, you fucking asshole.
He was thinking about what he was doing. But, yeah, just do that. Put those out there, add new characters. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You created, you know, something to pull us back in. Put it out there for like $30. there you go. Everybody's happy. But yeah, like I was saying with the roster, I don't think the roster is that. I think it's a good roster to some extent, but I think there's characters that they could have left on the cutting room floor, some that maybe didn't need as much as they have. Like, I don't think... I think Tokugawa has a good amount of units for himself, but I think he has too many. Because I think Senna doesn't really make as much sense as some people might think it is. Because it's going to create that wonderful issue that you have with... like Sun Shang Shang and Ando, where you're just like, is Sun Shang Shang supposed to be the mother of Ando, or?
Well, I mean, in Senna's case, I think it's more along the lines of the fact that she's the wife that Oda,
Had killed.
Had killed because of what she was. I think she was in league with another Oda's tribe.
I think
Right,
she.
fuck you, game, because I did hit you.
I think she didn't like the Oda.
I mean, let's be fair. I don't think he was. I don't think he did the Tokugawa that big of a favor.
Honestly, when you look back, he did actually do a decent amount for them. Because, I mean, he basically frees them from Yoshimitsu. Yeah, he might have been like, yeah, you're now basically under me, but frees him from Yoshimitsu, gives him, lets him have the Mikawa land, lets him expand outward, taking not just Mikawa, but the old Imagawa lands, plus he even starts dealing with the Takeda and
he got
the Hojo.
I wonder if they're gonna do that.
What's that?
Not Migatakahara. Is it? No, yeah, Migatakahara.
Yeah, they would have to, because it's the big issue. It's the big board for whatchamacallit, and it's at the same time as our boy Oda's rising to power. You know what would be hilarious? Although I hope they don't do this. They just randomly throw Date in there. They were like, technically he's rising to power as Oda's dying.
I mean, you could say that about everyone in the cast who isn't Oda.
Yeah.
I was rising to power once there was a power vacuum because Oda died.
Well, from what I've seen in 4-2, Masamune was actually rising, and it wasn't because there was a power vacuum. He was rising at the same time as Oda, and he laments that he was born 10 years after. Because he was like, if only I had 10 years, I could have actually killed Oda myself. But because he was so young, he actually couldn't get to Hinoji.
Now, here's a question.
Uh-huh.
If 5 does so well, and like the producer has stated, why does it keep drifting upwards? I don't know. But we're just gonna go up here and deal with you, so. But we have what, I think 30 characters?
I believe we have 27 right now.
20
right?
Yes, you're right. 27 characters.
27 characters.
What was the point of that?
I don't know.
God damn it. Oh!
Oh, the treasure.
Oh, health. Better.
Oh, health.
Goddamn Toshi. But, my thing is, if, 5 does sell well, which, I hold all judgments until I get the game.
Wait a minute there, young fella. There's something I want to tell you.
Oh, so... What do you... Where do they go from here?
Yeah,
Is that where you want to go with it?
I mean, because next would be Hideyoshi, but then, Hideyoshi's would technically... The roster for Hideyoshi would have to be freaking huge, because that's when most of the playable roster from all the other games would start showing up.
I think it depends on where you end it, to be honest.
You with the ways of old.
The way I said you should do it is you do this one, you do 5 as the rise of Oda. You got 27. You're gonna lose a lot of those characters. You probably have that game end after, whatchamacallit?
What the fuck?
It's got some sort of special ability.
Your end.
Yeah, you just summoned a bunch of rocks on me. What is this horse shit?
Magic.
Don't let your guard.
Well, he's a ninja, so.
I don't care. Fuck him. Also, I'm not a big fan of all the ninjas.
Yeah, that's one of the big issues I have with it. I think there's only one of the ninjas in there that actually matters and counts, and that's because he's one of the 4 people at the end, right before Sekigahara.
God damn.
Yeah, so you would do that. You do Oda in his story. You're going to lose a lot of the cast. And then the next game, you just pick up either right after that or right after Hinoji. Maybe you have Mitsunari in there. Not Mitsunari. You would have Mitsunari Yoshida in there. Maybe you have Mitsuhide. Maybe not. I don't think you need him.
I think...
Because you don't really need him for the Battle of Mount Tenno. You would just have the Oda Civil War, basically. Where you have to deal with Shibata and, whatchamacallit.
I think... Well, don't you run away from me, you bitch.
I run away!
I think the final board in 5 is going to be Yamazaki.
Yeah, that's where Mitsunari dies, right?
Yeah, that's Mitsunari's death.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the final board.
Because there is a...
Lead us to victory.
Well, I mean, if you look at the roster itself.
Well, that and when you... what is it? If you watch any of the live streams, or one of the live streams, they did a... I don't know if it was a reveal, but they did show off what, like, I guess the stage select screen looks like. Mm-hmm. And with the stage select screen, they had a Nobunaga and a Mitsuhide, and it looked like a middle option.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm led to believe that... What the hell?
He's pulling off a flood technique.
Oh!
You guys reversed the flood technique, basically.
Oh, okay.
So now you can cross, I guess.
Alright, let's... Give me some health.
Alright, I think they might have a... I feel like there's got to be like a third stage select, though.
There is. There's the middle option.
Yeah, but I'm saying like there's got to be like for like specific people. Like there's got to be like one for Hideyoshi or something like that.
From what I saw, it looked like the middle one is that. It looks like it's those like in-between stages that don't involve Oda. But, you know.
Are important to his story.
Exactly.
Because you would think Yamazaki's really important to Mitsuhide, but you know it's important in part because Hideyoshi's there. And are you gonna fight to defend yourself, or are you gonna fight to?
I think they're gonna have it. Well, I mean,
they always have it both ways. So
because I was about to say if we go with that option, then there's no reason to play Hinoji as Oda because you know you're just gonna die. But, you know, they've also done stages where it's like, you know, like Sonata Maru. Not Sonata. Well, I mean, it is called Sonata Maru, but, you know, Sonata. Like, remember all those boards where you have to help Katsuyori and your big reward at the end is he does finally die?
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
I just want to say that game has a beautiful legacy that it's just... It has such a great things that go on it. There's such cool things that happen in the game, but it's such a crappy game.
Yeah, they deviated way too far from what Samurai Warriors was.
Yeah.
Level 16? Oh, cool. He's just the same level as my Oda, who will always be OP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder if I can get treasure there.
Probably. But yeah, I think I think there's a lot of stuff. But yeah, and then he would just do the next game as Hideyoshi. And then just do the last game. I would actually do 8, not as Tokugawa.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Do it for a flanking attack. That's right.
Today
Jesus.
is the day I defeat you.
Is the day I defeat you.
I'm not even Nobunaga, you jackass.
Toshimeda.
I have 2 range units. Why aren't you Why?
Why aren't you better? Yeah, I would say the third game, if they were smart, they would not focus on Tokugawa. They would focus it instead on the Sonic game. Because what I would do with that game is, while the game does, Sonada does go throughout the whole time,
Jesus Christ, I'm getting gangbangs.
Oh yeah, they're just gonna throw everything at you. That's how it gets to be for a while. Yeah, I would just focus more on like
I've had enough of this.
the latter half, Sekigahara and the Osaka campaign. You just have it like the end of the Sengoku Jidai.
I don't even know who this guy is with his fucking European
Diego.
self.
Some Portuguese guy.
Nobunaga, what are you doing? Okay, quite clearly I have to fucking take over.
Clearly, I have to tell these guys what to do.
I do, because Diego over here, I don't even know why there is a Portuguese man over here.
Well, you see, he's here to give us Yasuke. Yasuke.
I was about to say, is someone hitting me? Because there's no reason I should be getting hit right now.
There's all the reasons. This game has every reason it could think of.
No!
Just gotta move up.
God damn it. He's getting gangbanged now, so I should not be that bad off.
We mustn't lose.
Everybody!
I think... Oh, okay, thanks. But, no, I feel that, we didn't probably need Mutsuki. We definitely probably didn't need, Momochi. I think that's his name, right? Momochi?
Yeah, Momochi.
Yeah, I don't think
Because
we
he's the
needed
guy
him.
that Zabuza is named after.
Guys, come on. Like, come on. Really? Really?
It's one guy. You can't figure it out.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. I'm so glad we'll probably never get to the end game, because I just remember that being nothing but pure horse shit at like level 50 and shit. Why won't you fucking die?
Nobunaga gotta do it.
Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're
Like,
saying.
just fucking die already. God.
Yeah.
I already know my characters earned a level, but one general remains on the battlefield. Oh, sweet. We've hit almost everyone.
Yeah. But,
I feel like Niwa Nagahide, if he's not playable, which he's not, obviously, but he definitely, 100% then needs to be a unique NPC.
I'll just say it, if they do some sort of, like, 5-2, he better be the character. Like, he better be the character they put in there. Because they did him dirty.
Damn right they did. Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, there's other characters you could have got rid of that would have made sense. The one, I will give them credit for this. The one character they added, the ninja with the guns, he's like the only character that actually makes sense to put into the game. Because he's one of the 4 guardians.
Hero,
Oh, it's her.
it's time to find out which.
That
Who is her?
she joins our team. I
Nice.
know her. I remember her, and she apparently gets a hard-on for Hideyoshi. So, don't die, Oda. Don't die,
Yeah.
Nobunaga.
Oh, but that was the thing I was trying to allude to earlier. The issue of the fact that these men usually have multiple wives and or a harem.
You can do.
They never want to address that in the game, and that kind of annoys me.
The fact that the fact I'm doing this to get treasure. Well, Oda's my strongest character. He can take a couple hits, I think.
He'll be fine. He's Oda Nobunaga.
Yeah, he can't die here.
Yeah.
Who are you?
To
Not
think that
Hinoji.
such military genius resides here.
I got a conquistador?
That's awesome!
I'm just like,
Does he have twin axes?
no, and you wish he was Zhang Liao.
Ugh. Young Liao's one of my favorite characters.
I know he is. Okay, Gale?
Oh. That was something I said on the off thing.
Victory.
You know what game absolutely needs character, character DLC? if we live in the world where DLC is now like mandatory,
Come on. Game.
and we don't
Game?
need
There we go. I just
we don't need weapon DLC and this, that, and the other. If you want to put like consistent DLC to get me to keep playing, Warriors Orochi needs character DLC. And I'm not talking like, oh hey, here's Ultimate Sengoku Busen 34,000 over.
I will say this:
2
I
days.
did like Warriors Orochi 4, but I will say this: I think it was a downgrade from 3. Because 3 Ultimate had the camp, it had a lot of other stuff. Game.
Well, I think they had some downgrades too for the other parts. Like, I think one of the big issues that I have from the original ones that I liked was I liked that there was individual stories that had different characters doing different things.
Okay, jackass, I don't know where you just came from.
Toshie or Oda forgot to kick his ass. But yeah, I liked when there was like different ones. Or it was like, oh, here's the Shu campaign, but it's not Shu characters.
Oh, you mean from like the old ones?
Yeah, like when you play the original ones, like, oh, here's, like I said, here's Shu.
Hey, remember that time when a bunch of, Portuguese soldiers just showed up to Japan with full plate armor and, muskets and just started joining the fights?
They did. Like I said, that's where you get Yasuke.
Is it Yasuke or Yasu? No, I was told it's not Yasuke.
You were told it was supposed to be
Yasuke?
written like you would say Sasuke with a Ya. So
Yeah.
Yasuke.
Like I said, I don't think he was a bad inclusion, but I'm not a fan of his weapon, but that's only because, like I said, it looks like stupid brass knuckles or something. It does, I personally would have thought he'd be better if he was wielding, like, a naginata or a great spear or even a katana. I think would have worked better, or I think would have complemented his design, I think, more.
Well, you know what I think would have been better for him? Because he is tied to the Portuguese, they should have given him, like,
A European?
a European weapon.
Oh, you mean like how they do with Maguichi? Not Maguichi. Matsu. God damn. Munashi. There we go.
Munoshige.
How he's got the claymore.
I mean, you could do that. I was gonna say you could do like whatchamacallit. You could do Maguichi, just give him like his own set compared to Maguichi, or you could have done like you could have done like a shot put set where he has like a spear and a gun.
True, but I feel like, ever since Dynasty Warriors 9, they've got this absurdity now where they want, like, real weapons or more realistic, and it's like, that's not why I play these games. I don't care that,
Yeah, well, if you want that, then is Maguichi you're gonna have to reload after every attack string. Like,
You are pissing me off, chick. And no one's dropping freaking HP either. Oh, there we go.
there we are. But yeah, like that's a game that needs character DLCs, especially when you stop and think about the fact that you have a lot of great characters trapped in games that kind of suck, like Masayuki, Cha-Cha, and Sasuke
Yeah.
are trapped in Spirit of Sanada, and you can't play them anywhere else.
Whoa, get the... Come
Yeah.
on.
Get back! You don't know me like that.
Jesus Christ, man. I know she was the enemy. I guess this was about routing the enemy.
I guess. And yeah. Or you have like some of my favorite characters in Dynasty Warriors 9 trapped in there. Like Shu Sheng
No.
and Chengpu.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really pissed off that Chengpu's hidden behind that game. And like we said in a previous, or like I said in a previous video, I personally do not like 9. I don't like anything about 9 because, one, I thought the open world was done not well, and that combat system, you will never convince me that the state combo system was a good idea.
I think it was. I
Just
think
barely got that.
I think there's points to the state combo system that were cool or good ideas. I think they just were implemented poorly. It's the same thing with I think the open world is very poorly implemented, and I think the other issue I have with it is that I think Koei went for a different audience to like Like they were trying to entice a different audience to come play.
No, I got you. And I've stated several times that, you know, if 9 got more people into the franchise, then, you know, good for them.
Kill me.
But 9 will never be my favorite. 9 will never come anywhere close to being my favorite.
I think 8 was the peak
You're
of their.
asking me to join with you?
I do. You know what's funny? They haven't shown us
No.
any of the weapon switching systems in any of the Samurai Warriors 5 gameplay so far. They've only just shown the characters using their, you know, favorite weapons. Goddamn, Oda.
Come now,
You know it.
was right there. I know Lord Nobunaga.
Or you know what
Just what is in that thick skull?
you know what else is coming out this year? And we've heard nothing about it.
Oh,
Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires is supposed to be out this year too.
I have actively not given a shit about that game for obvious reasons.
I want to know more about it. It's just like a sick instinct in me. I'm like, I need it.
I mean, I think the last bit of news they gave out about the game was they just showed off a picture of, I think, like the marriage ceremony where they had Liu Bei and, you know, Shang Jiang.
Well, when you go to the site, it's just the TGS trailer.
Yeah, it's all they have.
Yeah. And it says 2021. And I'm like, is this still going on?
It is a girl, my
Is this still coming out?
my lord.
A girl?
Take my leave.
Wait, oh wait.
This weasel. Wait, was he loyal to
Not lately.
the Shogunate? I thought he was
Yes.
loyal to the Oda before the Shogunate.
Promise you made.
No, he's. That's how he actually joins up with Oda.
Then do it
Because
quicker than us.
this weasel
For the capital
is the, if I remember correctly, he is the brother of
The
the
previous.
actual, you know, the shogunate that's right now, the puppeted one.
No, I think
He's the brother of the puppeted one, and he's just like, I don't like that my brother is the whatchamacallit. So he goes and he's trying to find somebody, and then he runs into Oda
Who controls
along with
support from Nobunaga.
Mitsuhide.
Plotted his
And Oda's like, yeah, sure, I'll go march on the capital.
I love the fact that, you know,
to the capital of Kyoto.
the Shogunate wanted to pull the support from the guy who technically had the frickin' power in Kyoto,
Mitsuhide Akechi.
but, you know, he didn't have an army of himself. And that weird-ass hat.
coming to the capital.
Well, that's because whatchamacallit, they don't... The issue with this is they don't talk about what sets up the Sengoku Jidai, which is the Onin War. And the Onin War is hilarious.
All right. What's
When you find out how the Shogun lost its power. Because it was just one brother was sent to be a monk.
There is one here who wishes.
The other brother was weak. The monk brother decides, hey, my younger brother's weak.
Sanchez!
Sanchez! I am here, my friend.
He looks like...
With strategies such as yours.
With strategy stuff. I swear to God, if he's wearing all that armor and he's a strategist unit, I'm gonna be like, this is wasted potential.
My lord.
It's Dengai.
How does a bureaucrat get those muscles?
I know.